up, Ninja Nation? This is Bowman 9000, aka the Trombone Ninja, the snake of Ninja Nation, and we are here with another crew gameplay. Yes, another full game of crew, and I'm here with Robby.
He's got a blue mohawk. Oh, it's on. Nobody gets to wear this mohawk.
So yeah, Robby is in here from Two Bros Gaming, and Bill's in here. Dasher is in here. I've been playing with him a lot recently. I can't hit the three-pointer, but that's alright. I'm always hungry. Always hungry. Stay hungry. And Cardinals fan is also in here. So yeah, we're playing this team. I wanted to call them the Monstars. Oh, shit, I forgot their name already. That doesn't even matter. Something about the stars. It don't matter. They suck. So yeah, down south players. We are in here. Martial Law is in here. And yeah, man, I'm excited to actually be able to get online and have a good connection, Bill. And I'm always hungry for the three, but you know, have a good connection and get in here with some good people and have a lot of fun. That's what it's all about, fun. Even though people spam the cheese button. I mean, did I say that? The X button. You know what I'm saying? You know, trying to steal. Whatever. I don't really care. Boo for the layup. Robby gets the rebound, and there we go. We're good. But yeah, I've been watching you know, the first week of NBA. I've got a lot to say, a lot to talk about, my opinions on different teams. Maybe I'll use crew mode to express my opinions on what different teams are doing. My team is the Heat. That's my team right there. It was my team before you know, D Wade and Chris Bosh and LBJ got together. You know, I was living at home in South Florida watching Shaq and D Wade, and then before that just D Wade get bounced out of the playoffs every single year in the first round. You know how much bullshit that was? You know how mad that made me to be from South Florida, who had the team with Michael Beasley, and just get popped out of the first round of the playoffs? Come on, like, that shit was annoying. So when I heard about LBJ coming down there, when Shaq came down there, I was excited. When we won that title in 06, that was amazing. On D Wade's back, of course, you know. Dirk will never live that down, but that's okay. That's Dirk Nowitzki for you. Whatever. But right now, I'm going to cover the Sixers, seeing as I live in Philadelphia right now. I'm in West Philly, you know, doing the thing, doing the YouTube grind for you guys, working, etc. And it's so funny how, like, before the season started, like, ever since the draft, everybody was shitting on the Sixers. Oh my gosh, like, they went and got Nerlens Noel. They went and traded Drew Holiday for Nerlens Noel. I was one of them. I was like, that was stupid. Don't do that. I don't care how good Nerlens Noel might become. You have Drew Holiday, like, and then you traded him to the Pelicans. What? All right, fine, whatever. So people were shitting on the organization for that. You know, okay, whatever. That's everybody's opinion. But so the season starts, or just before the preseason is over. This is how you know real sports fans and real, you know, team-specific fans, you know, like Sixers fans, whatever, versus just the casual, you know, sports watcher, right? I'm sitting on my phone on ESPN, you know, looking at articles, and it says Nerlens done for the season. So of course I immediately open it because I want to see what the hell is going on. He's supposed to, you know, be making strides in recovery, and he'll be back, you know, like December or something like that. How about they sit Nerlens Noel for the season? Done. For safety reasons, not because he had a setback, none of that Bynum shit. They want to be safe for the future and just, you know, not have something weird happen. AKA the future, meaning future draft picks. They are tanking right now. And that's what they plan to do in the office. You know, you can't tell anybody in the NBA. Alley-oop! Whatever, Robby. I get booed for not slamming it down on the fast break alley-oop slam. Whatever. I laid it in, got a point. No big deal. Martial Law, there's 2 things y'all need to know about Martial Law. His midi is not wet, alright? He has one of the most disgraceful mid-range shots in the game. And he can't dunk to save his life. So, that's it. D and 3. That's what he is right now. D and 3, and he can play defense. Yeah, D and 3. That's it. An occasional layup, maybe. We'll see. But, yeah, the Sixers, I believe, are definitely tanking. You know, you can't tell anybody that they're tanking. Like MJ said, you know, tanking is not the way to go. I believe there are some teams that are purposefully doing it for this upcoming draft. You know, if that was ever found out, there'd be huge penalties, etc., etc. And it's not guaranteed you're going to get the player that you're trying to get, or the players that you're trying to get. Like, no, it's not guaranteed. So why do it? Especially with a fan base like Philly. We will tell you how we feel. And I'm not saying I'm a Sixers fan, but I like when the Sixers do good. I like to see them play well. I like to see them win games. But the Heat is my team. That's, you know, no questions about that. But Michael Carter Williams is blowing that all to hell. That strategy is going to shit right now. Ooh, blocked. Get that out of here. But Michael Carter Williams is going off, and yeah, let's talk about that for real. So first off, let me talk about the Heat real quick. Their first opening game. You know, finally they see me in the corner really late, so I had to pass it up. But this is a great play going on right here. So I'm seeing the Heat. You know, I'm watching the ring ceremony. And all that, you know, everything was great. I loved it. I liked the game. You know, they played versus Chicago Bulls. They did great. They were up by 20 for a while. You know, eventually in the NBA, you know, most teams are going to close that 20-point gap to at least 10, and that's what they did. So, but I did notice that D-Rose looked great, by the way. D-Rose, I liked the way he looked. I wish that his teammates did better. I don't know. Everybody's getting in foul trouble. They're getting run for cover, boy. Your shot's coming back to you. But I wish that the teammates had contributed more. Joakim Noah, that was his first time playing in like a week or 2 or something like that. So
There we go.
Alley-oop!
Oh, yeah, okay.
Boo! If I get booed, you get booed too. So yeah, Joakim Noah, you know, he was way out of rhythm. That was crazy. But yeah. So then, you know, that was a high intensity energy, you know, for the first game, season opener, and then the Heat immediately get on a plane and come to Philly and play another season opener for a young, energetic team. Okay, number one, they may sound like excuses. You know, I'm just giving, you know, just giving the arguments here. Not making excuses for my team, because even though D-Wade did not play, pulling up, no, can't make it. But I get my own board, so shut the hell up. And an assist, so I get everything right there. All good. But the Heat didn't play D-Wade just so that they could, you know, rest him. It's early in the season. It was game 2. Like, come on, really? And, yeah, Michael Carter Williams lit the Heat up. First off, wait, before any of that shit, Miami was down 19 points, 0-19 in the first quarter. Are you for serious? What? That should not happen. We should beat the 76ers all the time. If you're a casual NBA fan, you're a casual watcher of NBA, you think that the Miami Heat should beat the Sixers every time, no questions down. But if you're actually following what goes on in the NBA in the regular season, every time the Heat come here is a problem. They always get outplayed. It always ends up coming down to the wire. Only a couple point deficit. You know, you gotta play till the end of the game. The Sixers always get up. to play the Miami Heat. So, of course, without D-Wade, you should be worried as a Heat fan when you come to Philadelphia. So I was worried, and indeed I was worried correctly, because Michael Carter Williams went off. 22 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds, and 9 steals. What? He was 1 steal away from what's that? A triple-double. That's right. Michael Carter Williams in his first game in the NBA was 1 steal away from a triple-double. He shot 60% from the field. Really? That's awesome. I feel like LeBron should have just threw him the ball so he could get a steal. Seriously. Like, how would you not want your fellow basketball player to be able to get that in his first NBA game? Like, that's crazy. So anyway, Evan Turner, 26 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Great. Fine, whatever. So then there's Evan Turner. I don't really like Evan Turner because he's too unpredictable. You never know what you're gonna get. You don't know if he's gonna go balls to the wall and just like go off, or he's gonna have a quiet 8-point night. So whatever. He scored 26 points right there. Great. Next day, the Sixers go to Washington. They win. Michael Carter Williams, 14 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. He shoots 40% from the field. All right, cool. But Turner picks up the slack and gets 23 points. Great. Now, Mr. Young here, I also don't like him. Thaddeus Young, I don't like him. Because in this game, he gets 29 points and 8 rebounds. 29 points? You can't count on Thaddeus Young to give you 29 points a game. Not even 20 points a game. I wouldn't say count on it. You might get that, but you can't count on it. So you can't say big three, blah, blah, blah. Or else, unless you're a, casual NBA fan, then you think you know what's going on. I got people coming up to me at work, customers like, oh man, like Philly, like we're doing great, man. The Sixers are doing awesome. Like, shut the hell up. They won the first 3 games. We'll see what happens at game 20. If they're still doing really great, then we can talk about something. Until then, get out of my face. But John Wall goes off. He gets 26 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds, which is great. It's expected. He got that new contract. He's already a great player anyway. Still needs a jumper. But, yeah, that's what you expect. But also, if you're not a casual NBA fan, you also expect none of the other teammates to contribute. And that's exactly what happened. Everybody else scored 12 points or lower. So, yeah, the team is on John Wall's back. So, yeah, they lose, especially if Evan Turner gets 23 points and Thaddeus Young puts in 29. Like, yeah, the Sixers are going to win. That's just how it's going to go. Sorry. So, great. Sixers go 2-0. That's awesome. Great. Here comes another test. The Bulls come to Philly, and this was actually yesterday. Bulls come to Philly, and it's time to see, what the Sixers are really made of. Although it was really time to see what the Sixers were made of game 1 because they were playing the Heat. But whatever, for you naysayers. Second chance, second opportunity for them to show off and show out. So, man, they're going off back there in the background. Like, oh my gosh, yes, I get a steal. That is right. Bowman 9000, Martial Law gets a steal. Oh, they ruined my assist by passing it around. Whatever, it's all good. Robby gets the slam dunk. But D-Rose, first off, D-Rose gets 13 points and 8 turnovers. You cannot count on that. So I don't even know if you could say, oh, that was a great test and they passed it, because that's not gonna happen. 8 turnovers and only 13 points for Derrick Rose. Yeah, okay, whatever. Luol Deng, 20 points, which you might say, okay, cool. And Luol Deng, he shot 38% from the field. Great. You might say, okay, that's all right, whatever. But it was off of 8 for 21. You don't want Luol Deng only making 8 of 21 shots. That's way too many misses. Carlos Boozer, 22 points, 10 rebounds. Cool. Joakim Noah, 10 points, 9 rebounds. He shot 36% from the field. As a big man, I feel like, as a high caliber big man like he is, with the contract and superstardom and blah, 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 that is unacceptable. Joakim Noah, no, 36% from the field, unacceptable. Even more unacceptable because he did it off 4 of 11 shooting. What? 4 of 11 shooting for a big man who spends most of their time, near the paint or mid-range? Get out of here. Michael Carter-Williams, 26 points, 10 assists. Great. No problem with that. Spencer Hawes, 18 points, even with the dagger. Robby gets the nice dunk right there. But I want to talk about who the hell is James Anderson for the 76ers. In 30 minutes, he had 0 points. 0. And then finally, he got 1 point off a free throw. 1. Who the hell is that guy? But, we got these guys who are, I guess, closeted Sixer fans. Ooh, he gets stuffed right there. And, yeah, we'll see what happens with these 76ers. But this game is over. These guys were scrubs. That's why I pretty much talked over the whole thing. Because they really sucked. We just had to play the game anyway. And he's giving somebody roadhead right here. But if you like what you see, don't forget to click like, click subscribe. And, yeah, I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.